Hi guys, welcome back. And in today's video, we will be discussing EPAC Durable. So we will see how this company has done. Actually, the company has done quite well in Q1 FY25. It's actually a shocker set of result because if you go back and look at the previous quarters and you compare like Q4 over Q4 or Q3 over Q3, it's not really quite great of set of numbers. But this time it's been like a very high sales growth we see. And the space that EPAC Durable operates, it is the same space as PGL that you have or Amber Electronics, all operate in the same space. And you would see, right, one very common characteristic that you see in this entire space is the entire this year they are very bullish about it because Q1 was started at a great note because of heat waves and all. So we will look at EPAC, how did EPAC do. We will discuss the business model, what has been the capex plan, what is the guidance in terms of revenue for this year and the coming year, and most important, we will see if it stands a scope just like the likes of PGL and Amber Electronics. Okay, so I will start by sharing my screen because whenever I'm discussing a new company and if there is a lot to be discussed over there, I usually prefer sharing the screen and talking. So in that way it's easier for everybody. Even you understand and I can show things and it becomes easier. Okay, so first let us understand the business model of EPAC Durable. Okay, like what exactly does EPAC Durable do? Okay, so EPAC Durable, very simple sa business model. It manufactures AC. Okay, that is the most and the best way you can put it. Like it manufactures AC. When you talk about AC, they don't have their khud ka koi brand nahi hai. They manufacture AC, the likes of Voltas, LG, all these other brands that you see, they manufacture AC for them. So this was started in 2003 as a contract manufacturing, for various companies. Okay, and then later 10 years down the line, a decade down the line, what happened? They transformed into an ODM company. Now ODM company और contract manufacturing company का difference क्या है? जब आप contract manufacturing हो, it's basically you're an OEM company only, where let's say the likes of LG या Philips या कोई भी आपका AC का company हो, they come here and they tell you कि like भाई मुझे ये चाहिए, AC चाहिए, इसका 100 यूनिट चाहिए, इसका 200 यूनिट चाहिए, बना के दे दो. That's it. Your only job is to manufacture this. Sometimes it could also be when you're a contract manufacturer, what happens is the company itself, like for the like jo company hai, like Philips and LG and all, these people only will give you the material also. Like this is one such, or you have to source the material and just manufacture to them how much ever quantities they need. Okay. So what happened? They shifted to ODM. ODM ka matlab kya hai? You design the product, everything from start to finish. The customer jo hai, aapka clients jo hai, higher Philips jo bhi ho, they will come and give you the details or the needs, like हमें ये मॉडल चाहिए, ऐसे ऐसे इतना वोल्टेज चाहिए, इतना ये चाहिए, इतना स्टार होना चाहिए and all that. But it is your job to design everything, to take care of the entire value chain, from designing, sourcing the material to production करना, उसके ऊपर ब्रांड का स्टिकर करना, फिर इसको जाके सारा to send it to them. So entire value chain का देखना is what we call as original design manufacturing. ठीक है, and this is what is started. And of course ना, जब आप ODM हो, you have much higher margin, that is number one, and you also have a bit of a hold on your product, right? Because if you are just a mere contract manufacturer, what happens? Let's say आपका एक contract का time खत्म हो जाता है, आपका जो भी client के साथ, या whatever the contract is, it gets over, or the person can come and hold the contract and give it to somebody else also, right? And you do not also make a lot of margins over here. It becomes a very very razor thin margin business. But the fact that you're in ODM, what happens? You do have a little bit bargaining power because the patent is yours, the design is yours, and everything. Only सिर्फ brand का नाम उसके ऊपर आप चिपका रहे हो, right? So this is what they do. They're an original design manufacturer in the AC space. And यहाँ पे if you see, they have 24% market share in the total. Like अगर आप देखते हो AC का ODM में करने के लिए, they have 24% market share. ठीक है, इनका भी 3 plant है. The first 2 plants are in Dehradun and Bhiwadi. These are old plants. And ये जो Shri city है, it is in Andhra Pradesh. It has been started very recently. Okay, actually just operational in the last quarter only it became. ठीक है, and like you can see here, उनका बहुत सारे client है, like Daikin, Godrej, Philips and everything. ठीक है, you can see their customer, their revenue segment also as of FY24, 81% आते हैं रूम एयर कंडीशनर से. जो आपका इंडोर एसी यूनिट है, आउटडोर एसी यूनिट है, सब कुछ रूम एसी से आता है. 81% का रेवेन्यू. बाकी 19% आते हैं आपको कंपोनेंट्स, which could be small small SKUs, small items. देखो यहाँ पे you can see, right? Can you see here? Room ACs में आपका indoor unit, outdoor unit, various kinds of ACs are there, right? Then आपका जो other components में है, the other products that are there are your induction cooktop, जो 19% था, आप देख सकते हैं. PCB assembly, induction molded component, sheet metal parts, everything, ये सब आता है. So this is the business model. I hope you understood until here. ठीक है, अब हम जाएंगे upcoming products. So now what happened? I told you ना, उनका 2 plant है, Dehradun and Bhiwadi mein, and recently they started this Sri City plant. Okay. Now why they did this? Because if you can see 81% आता है उनका room air conditioner में, right? That is where most of the business is coming from. Now you understand that जब आप AC बेचते हो बहुत से बहुत सेल तो एक पूरा साल का सेल you can see that 30 to 40% का sale will come from आपका Q1 से, okay? And even in Q1 also, if you see, it is quite a seasonal business. Let's say in this quarter in Q1, April, May, and June, April and May, we had ganda heat wave, right? Like absolutely unprecedented, terrible heat wave we had, and that is why you saw all the people in this space that are operating, whether it is ye company Impact Durable, whether it is PGL, whether it is वो Amber Electronics. हर एक प्लेयर ने तगड़ा से तगड़ा ग्रोथ मारा है, राइट? दैट इज ऑलवेज देयर. नाउ यू थिंक अबाउट दिस, अगला साल अगर यहाँ पे हीट वेव नहीं होता है, समर इतना क्रूएल नहीं होता है, लेट्स से द मॉनसून इज इज प्रीपोन्ड एंड मॉनसून स्टार्ट होते मई में ही, राइट? देन क्या होता है, आपका जो एक अच्छा क्वार्टर है उसमें भी आपका सेल पूरा चला गया, राइट? क्योंकि दिवाली एंड ऑल उतना एसी बिकता है बट उतना नहीं बिकता है, राइट? बिकॉज दिवाली इज कम इन अक्टूबर इन दैट विंटर सीजन मंथ्स, राइट? So that is also there. So what happens is, to reduce this dependency on this AC ka thing, right? They're starting to venture into other products, because like I told you, like the reasons that I gave you, it becomes very hard when you're dependent on just one product over here. So they're venturing into these kind of different products: washing machine, heater, air fryer, water heater, tower fans, and hair dryer. ठीक है? And ये सब जो production है, it will happen in that नया जो है श्री सिटी जो है उनका एक नया plant in Andhra Pradesh, it will happen over there. ठीक है? Now like I told you, right, you would have seen, जैसे मैंने बोला last कि PGL जो है, Amber जो है, सबका सब ये AC बनाता है, and you have seen PGL का growth, they guided for 23 to I think around 30-40% का growth, but they did 80%. Amber Electronics भी 44% किया. In sub, if you look at Impact Durable also, very तगड़ा growth rate in fact, okay? And you will see among these three companies, there is very one common factor, that all these three companies do one thing and one thing only, और उनका majority revenue आते एक से, that is AC. And इस बार तो AC का sale has been भयंकर, right? Like even not just with PGL, Amber and this, अगर आप electronic retailer देखते हो, whether it is Aditya Vision Limited and Electronic Smart India, I believe Electronic Smart India का result अभी तक नहीं आया, but even Aditya Vision clocked a very stunning set of numbers. I believe it is around 40%, I believe, or yeah, 30% in that range, but it is above the guidance that they had given for 20 to 25%. It is above that only. Why? Because of the ganda heat wave that we've had, right? Now, why is that, all these people, if you look at these people, they're doing all of these three companies, capacity बढ़ा रहा है, right? If you look at these companies, they are, so bullish on the entire AC का theme. So why is that, because एसी का थीम पहले इतना क्यों चल रहा है? पहले तो चीज अगर आप देखते हो, एसी इज नो लॉन्गर अ लग्जरी आइटम. लाइक अर्लियर, आई थिंक ग्रोइंग अप, एटलीस्ट इफ यू आर अ 2000 kids or a 90s kid, you would know that AC चलाना, having an AC in your house is a very luxury item. But now it has gone, because आपका जो income power है, that has increased, आपका disposable income बढ़ता जा रहा है. AC is no longer a luxury, it is becoming a necessity product. That is one thing. ठीक है? The second thing is, as we see, heat temperature जो है बढ़ता ही जा रहा है, and the need for AC is becoming better. And if you look at AC, अगर आप पूरा इंडिया में देखते हो, तो penetration is in AC is hardly in single digit, like hardly in 6 to 8%. Low single digit में penetration है इंडिया में AC का, right? Whereas in other countries it is high double digit. So we see going forward, as the disposable income increases, as this product is going from a luxury segment to a necessity segment to a more affordable segment, it is becoming, the penetration of this will increase over here. So that is one thing. Okay. Other than that, if you see, you will see that a lot of rules and regulations and help from the government of India has come, that has helped the local or the domestic manufacturers. ठीक है? आप यहाँ पे देखो जो लिखा है कि like if you look at the RAC, it has grown by 22% CAGR. FY18 में 3.3 million units होता था, अभी FY23 में 7.9 million units हो गए हैं. So why is this? We are expecting, literally you can tell कि like more than double हुआ है in like what 5 years. Now क्यों हुआ है? If you see, ये सब rules के वजह से. पहला है तो कि like आप देख सकते हो, एक BIS जो है आपका रेगुलेटरी स्टैंडर्ड जो है, यू विल सी दिस, आई थिंक यू वुड हैव कम अक्रॉस दिस. अगर आप फुटवेयर सेगमेंट ट्रैक करते हो, फुटवेयर सेगमेंट पे ये लगा था कि लाइक आपका जो रॉ मटेरियल्स जो है आपका फुटवेयर में जो यूज होता है, दैट दे हैड सम BIS चेक दैट इज गोइंग ऑन, रेगुलेटरी इज कमिंग अप. सिमिलरली ओवर हियर क्या हुआ है, द इंडियन गवर्नमेंट और द BIS रेगुलेटरी बोर्ड व्हिच कम्स अंडर द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, they have put up how do I put this, they have put up a regulation that you have to maintain so and so standards and everything. Now when you have to go through so many process and everything, what happens happens is it is becoming very cumbersome for those people, let's say, who are who used to get it imported, let's say from China, Thailand, etc. क्योंकि वहाँ पे बनाने के लिए, right, China is like a 24-hour working उनका है manufacturing, whereas in India we have a 12-hour cycle, right? So it used to be way cheaper to get your room ACs for these companies from outside compared to make in India. So this is one thing, because of BIS certification require के वजह से यहाँ पे domestic का ज्यादा production होने लगा, ठीक है? और एक चीज है आपका PLI स्कीम आत्मनिर्भर जो है, इसके वजह से और भी ज्यादा होने लगा, ठीक है? That is another thing. And of course आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो ban on import of gas charge units. All of these आप पढ़ सकते हो because it's there on the screen. I don't want to reiterate the same thing. So all of these combined things you would have seen the last few years, a lot of how do I put this? A lot of implementation has been done in this sector, right? And another thing, like I told you, if this entire जो है PLI scheme के अंदर आते हैं, PLI scheme के अंदर आते हैं मतलब, let's say if your product is coming under PLI scheme, इसके लिए अगर आप capex करते हो, capex का certain part will be given to you by the government of India. I think PGL को मिल रहा है probably 40 crore ये PLI scheme से. I'll have to check it because मैंने ये FY24 में last quarter पढ़ा था. I'll have to just recheck the numbers again. इसके लिए भी even for these people they're getting around 40 crores as the capex जो उन्होंने spend किया था उसका I think 40 to 45 crores इनको भी यहाँ पे मिल रहा है. So what, like I told you ना, जब आप capex करते हो usually what happens is आप capex करते हो, फिर आपका plant 100% utilization होने में 1 to 2 साल लगेगा, and after that you make sale on it. But now you do not have to worry about the money you're spending because ultimately the government will recoup and give it back to you for that, right? So all of this, a lot of you can see, one is the demand is there from a customer end because of the weather change condition, because of affordability it is going into that range, and on top of that there is a very strong tailwinds due to regulatory changes and a lot of push from the government side. So it it is like क्या बोलते हैं, double dhamaka, you're getting pushed from both the ends, which is really helping these sectors, ठीक है? Now इसका अब हम देखेंगे. I think I will just first cover this one, क्या बोलते हैं, Q1 FY25 result, and then I'll go to the capex part. अगर हम Q1 FY25 का result, it's been very very great and it has really been, I would say, a bit of a turnaround for them. आप जो भी बोलो, could be because of heat wave and everything, but because this used to be a very mere 15% का growth engine, so literally they've gone from 15%, you can see they grew their income by 77.2%. और अगर आप PAT भी देखते हो, I do not know why PAT is not there. Is it there here? Yeah, PAT grew by 169% on a year-on-year basis. आप PAT margin देखो, PAT margin भी double है. Of course, in companies का PAT margin थोड़ा कम होगा because ultimately they are a B2B business. Whether it is EPAC, I think PGL का PAT margin is around 4 या 4.5%, right? Because see, ultimately B2B business model है. पहला तो आपको ये raw materials खरीदने के लिए you have to give your vendor the money, full money, and you will collect the material. And then after that आप बेचते हो अपना customer के लिए, and that person will take 30 to 60 days to give your money. So ultimately there comes a working capital ka crunch over here, and it is a very nature of the B2B business model to have a PAT margin in a single digit line. If you find a B2B business that is having PAT margin greater than 10, that is in a double digit, I mean they must be doing something really right. Either unko product mein it's a very very strong hold or this. And the other reason, if you look agar EPAC mein dekhte ho, although they are an ODM and all, even if you look at PGL is also an ODM only, right? In a way they're moving more towards ODM from OEM, that is also there. So even here also there are many competitors over here, so it's not really like something you're doing special. It's a bit, you can tell, a commoditized product only ultimately. So it is valid कि like इनका PAT margin जो है जो single digit में ही होता है, ठीक है? अगर आप देखते हो EBITDA margin यहाँ पे, EBITDA margin is flat, you can see 6.6 ही रहा है. There are two reasons for this why margin is flat. One is because उनका, जैसे मैंने बोला, वो श्री सिटी जो आंध्र प्रदेश में एक नया प्लांट हुआ है, right? So a lot of depreciation cost and everything is upfront over there, right? You have to lot of आपको खर्चा करना पड़ेगा. That is one reason why margin is. The second reason is, like I told you, Q1 में आपका आ रहे April, May and June, right? And for that you have the highest amount of sale, and you also have to spend a lot on your inventory, getting your raw materials and everything. So there has been a lot of kharcha this time to get, because, and you also know, okay, like this time all of these companies saw such a demand which was never even anticipated. Because you will see one thing that is very common across all these three companies, whatever the capacity they installed for ACs this year, to cater for Q1, although they knew Q1 is going to be well, well. In spite of that, whatever the capacity expansion they did, it was not enough to cater to the demand of the, of the consumers. So because of this commodity, extra inventory and everything that came, you will see that the margin has been flat. So that is not something to worry about. It is, it can improve again coming forward in the next quarters, right? So that is Q1 FY25. Okay. Now, like I've always told you, FI, like, see, agar aapka ek quarter acha hote, that is great, but what is needed is a forward looking thing, right? Because aapne ek quarter acha kiya aur aage jaake Q2 mein, there is a problem, or if the management commentary is a bit negative, it is a bit bearish, then you're just indirectly telling aage jaake ki like, bhai, ye to sirf ek quarter ka, kamal tha, aage jaake to, it might not be that great, and it's a very bad news for an investor. So we will have to see ki like, ye guidance badta hai ki nahi, because like I told you, जो हुआ अप्रैल एंड मई में, वी cannot see that continue for the rest of the year. That is one thing, ठीक है? वो एक पहला चीज है. The second चीज जो है is like, like I told you, like will we see this across the coming quarters? Because एक quarter करके again next quarter आपने 15% किया, then what is the whole point? So we'll have to see how it goes, pans out throughout the year. ठीक है? So now first I will go through the capex that is there that they have done. Yeah. Oh no, I'll just tell you what is the guidance like. Okay, so the company has been telling कि like आगे जाके जो guidance होगा, it is not what you're seeing, this phenomenal growth is not just for one quarter. We will be continuing it for the other few quarters also. So from last year to this year, that is from FY24 to FY25, अगर आप देखते हो, you can expect a total revenue growth of 45%. Okay, that is one thing they're very, very bullish about, and this is a screenshot that I took from the from the con call, and you will see ना उन्होंने indirectly बोला है कि like 40 to 50% का revenue growth is something that you can expect from us, right? Like this is one thing. So one thing कि like ये जो हमने देखा, ये सिर्फ एक क्वार्टर का नहीं है, आगे जाके भी very तगड़ा ग्रोथ ही होगा यहाँ पे, ठीक है? That is one thing. The other thing is, अगर आप देखते हो यहाँ पे, ये 40 to 50% का ग्रोथ कहाँ से आ रहा है? One is of course AC का जो है उनका कैपेसिटी बढ़ा है and everything, that is one thing. The other thing, अगर आप देखते हो यहाँ पे, उन्होंने केपेक्स भी किया है, ठीक है? So if you look, दो तरह के केपेक्स किया. पहला तो ये जो रूम एसी का इंस्टॉलेशन एंड एवरीथिंग इज डन इन दैट, क्या है वो, आंध्र प्रदेश में श्री सिटी, राइट? where is it? Yeah, Shri City mein. So Shri City, they have put up a capex which has been operational in this quarter, and not just that, unka yahan pe 1.2 million capacity hai, so around 10 to 12 lakhs they can do. As of Q1 right now, here only 40 to 50% ka utilization hai, so around 6 to 7 lakhs units of RAC is done. Going forward, by the end of this year, yahan pe around 1 to 1.2 millions ka bhi ho sakta hai, 100% utilization. So because of this, they will be able to achieve that 45% ka revenue growth by the end of the year. The second thing is, ये जो अपकमिंग प्रोडक्ट जो है, ये भी होगा उस श्री सिटी में जो है, वहां पर भी होगा. These new products also will be operational, ठीक है? So यहाँ पे भी growth यहाँ से भी आएगा. The third thing is, if you see, like I've mentioned over here, they have acquired a new company called as EPOW. I hope I'm pronouncing this right, EPOW. So last time उन्होंने acquire किया था इस EPOW में, around 26% का इसका shares, I mean stake उठा लिया था, ठीक है? And the rest shares that is there, it is held by this company called Ramaratna Wires Limited. Now अभी इनका बाकी चल रहा है कि like talks चल रहा है that they will increase the stake to 50%. So आगे जाके क्या होगा, this it will be split like 50% by this EPAC Durable and other 50% will be from Ramaratna Wires, ठीक है? So ये EPOW क्या करता है? ये EPOW जो है ये मोटर बनाता है, ठीक है? The motor that is used in your air conditioner, आपका fans and everything, ठीक है? और इस EPOW में not just again like I told you, this EPOW जो है is a very new company, 2 साल ही हुए हैं. It was not started production yet. अभी भी the last 2 years they've just been doing a lot of product development and things like that, okay? Now what they're going to do in the second half, I think in the second half of this year, they will be starting a greenfield for this. So इनका ये EPOW का जो plant है, it is near their Bhiwadi plant in in Rajasthan, ठीक है? So this EPOW plant also will be next to this Bhiwadi plant only, and यहाँ पे जो है इस EPOW plant जो भिवाड़ी में है, यहाँ पे greenfield expansion हो रहा है, right? And this entire thing जे EPOW का जो है, it will be operational and will go for mass production by second half of this year, max to max by November. Now क्या होता है, all these things that they make, ये BLDC motors for air conditioner, for ceiling fans में जो motor लगता है, of course, right? ये तो सारा का सारा use होता है अपना EPAC का durable AC बनाने में. So indirectly this acquisition is done to do a lot of backward integration and therefore to increase your margin, ठीक है? And going forward, ये जो EPOW का जो 40 to 50% का revenue जो है EPOW का आएगा from your EPAC durable. That is one thing, ठीक है? And the rest of course they will cater to other people whoever needs this. So ठीक है? So 3 तरह का capex चल रहा है. One is उनका श्री सिटी में चल रहा है, द अदर वन इज यहाँ पे, एंड एंड द अदर वन इज इन टर्म्स ऑफ प्रोडक्ट मिक्स, अगर आप बोल सकते हो प्रोडक्ट मिक्स भी यहाँ पे चेंज होने वाले, लाइक आई टोल्ड यू, टू रिड्यूस द डिपेंडेंसी ऑन दी आपका रूम एसीज, राइट. सो ओवरऑल लाइक आई टोल्ड यू, गुड सेट ऑफ नंबर्स, नथिंग टू कंप्लीट, जैसे मैंने आपको पूरा सा पूरा दिखाया, राइट. और आप लोग मुझसे पूछते रहते हो कि लाइक मुझे ये सब इन्फॉर्मेशन कहाँ से मिलता है, लाइक भाई आप देखो ये सब पीपीटी मैंने नहीं बनाया, मैंने सारा का सारा जो है इन्वेस्टर पीपीटी और कॉन्कॉल से उठा के मैंने यहाँ पे लिया है, राइट. दैट इज इट. आप भी अगर करोगे तो आपको भी यही मिलेगा, यही पीपीटी मिलेगा, यही कॉन्कॉल मिलेगा. इट्स नॉट लाइक मुझे कुछ मिल रहा है एंड आपको कुछ मिल रहा है. सो जस्ट टू गिव यू अ रिकैप, अगर आप देखते हो, राइट, यू विल सी दैट वेरी फैप सेट ऑफ नंबर्स इन टर्म्स ऑफ बिजनेस मॉडल आपको समझ में आ गया. यू विल सी दिस क्वार्टर का नंबर जो है हैज बीन वेरी वेरी स्टनिंग, राइट. एंड इन ऑल पैरामीटर्स अगर आप देखते हो कुछ में भी गड़बड़ नहीं है. एंड ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट अगर आप देखते हो इनका जो केपेक्स है, केपेक्स भी बहुत अच्छा है, राइट. एंड यू ऑल्सो सॉ दैट ये जो है एक क्वार्टर का फिनोमिनन नहीं है. यू विल सी दैट द ग्रोथ बाय द एंड ऑफ द ईयर दे आर टेलिंग 50% का ग्रोथ होगा टॉप लाइन कंपेयर टू लास्ट ईयर. नाउ व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, अगर आप देखते हो, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड सीजनैलिटी ओवर हियर फॉर दीज काइंड ऑफ बिजनेसेस जो एसी बनाता है. Q4 एंड Q1 इज स्ट्रॉन्ग बिकॉज Q4 में आपका मार्च का महीना आता है समर में, एंड Q1 में अप्रैल एंड मई आता है. सो Q2 एंड Q3 विद रिस्पेक्ट टू Q1 विल नॉट बी दैट ग्रेट. सो अगर आपको Q2 और Q3 को कंपेयर करना होगा, यू शुडंट कंपेयर इट क्वार्टर ऑन क्वार्टर. आपको देखना होगा Q2 ऑफ दिस ईयर विद Q2 ऑफ लास्ट ईयर, ठीक है. सो ये गलती मत करना अगर आप नेक्स्ट क्वार्टर से ये इन तरह का कंपनी को एनालाइज करते हो, ठीक है. नाउ वी अंडरस्टूड कि लाइक इनका जो है दे टोल्ड कि लाइक 40 to 50% का टारगेट होगा रेवेन्यू टारगेट, दैट इज व्हाट दे आर एक्सपेक्टिंग, ठीक है. नाउ इसके ऊपर मैंने क्या बनाया है, वैल्यूएशन का आपका जो है, आई हैव डन द what you can expect 1 year forward P कितना होगा, and you people can like I don't know, like you people can assume whether it is or make a decision whether it is cheap या expensive या very decent valuation. ये आपका ऊपर है. आप, because I believe valuation when you talk about it is a very subjective thing. एक आदमी जो है they can take आज से like 3 साल का valuation लेके and he might see the scope and everything and they might find it very cheap at that current rate, and somebody else can look at the scope and may not see the scope in the future, and they might find the current valuation that is too expensive. So this is why I do not go to give a very strong opinion on valuation whether it is cheap or expensive, because I believe what is imperative than valuation is tracking of the business and making sure that the business is on right track. Because as long as the business is on right track, they continue to grow, they continue to increase the guidance, or continue to at least deliver on the guidance, everything will go well for that business, ठीक है. So इसका मैं समझा देती हूँ मैंने कितना किया है. If you look at FY24 का पैट जो है is 142 crore. ये मिस्टेक किया है मैंने, ये FY25 का पैट नहीं, FY24 का है. FY24 पैट इज 35 crore. सो लास्ट ईयर का पूरा साल का अगर आप देखते हो, मार्च अप्रैल टू मार्च जो है 1420 crore का रेवेन्यू किया है एंड 35 crore का पैट किया है, ठीक है. एंड आपने तो देखा Q1 FY25 का पैट मार्जिन इज 3%, ठीक है. सो अगर आप सोचते हो कि लाइक लेट्स से 40 45 50%, क्योंकि मैनेजमेंट ने बोला है इन द प्रीवियस वन, दे हैव टोल्ड आई थिंक कितना 45%, राइट. ये मैनेजमेंट है, अजय सिंघानिया, he told at EPAC we are definitely looking at 45% plus growth for this financial year compared to last year, right. 45%, like we are look at the language, we are definitely, मतलब ये श्योर शॉट है, ये करके दिखाएगा, ठीक है. सो करके दिखाएगा, आई मीन ही इज श्योर, बट वी डू नॉट नो इफ ही विल डू इट. इसलिए हमें ट्रैक करना पड़ेगा Q2 Q3 और Q4 में भी, दैट दे गेट क्लोजर एंड क्लोजर टू दैट एंड ऑफ द ईयर का जो रेवेन्यू टारगेट है, ठीक है. नाउ अगर आप देखते हो कंजर्वेटिवली, अगर आप देखते हो उसने 40% का ग्रोथ किया. सो इसके ऊपर 40% का ग्रोथ 1420 में अगर आप 40% का ग्रोथ लेते हो, इट बिकम्स एक्सपेक्टेड रेवेन्यू जो है FY25 में इट बिकम्स 1988 crores. सिमिलरली 45% का ग्रोथ लिया आपने इसमें, तो आपका कितना होता है 2059. सिमिलरली 50% का ग्रोथ लिया तो कितना होता है 2130 करोड़ होता है, ठीक है. पैट मैंने कैसे कैलकुलेट किया, पैट मार्जिन कैसा है, पैट मार्जिन इज नथिंग बट नेट प्रॉफिट डिवाइडेड बाय सेल्स, ठीक है. अगर आपका मालूम है पैट मार्जिन इज 3% एंड मैंने कंजर्वेटिवली लिया कि लाइक पैट मार्जिन जो है यहाँ से नहीं बढ़ेगा, पैट मार्जिन जो है 3% ही रहेगा, ठीक है. इट इज अ वेरी, लाइक आई टोल्ड यू, वैल्यूएशन इज it's a lot of assumptions. जैसे हम फिजिक्स में करते हैं ना, PV is equal to NRT, we take everything constant, like P भी constant होगा, V भी constant होगा, and all of that things, and we find out the value of temperature or something like that. Real life में तो ऐसा नहीं होता ना, मतलब मैं ये रूम में हूँ, but the pressure will keep varying at different points. So similarly here also, I really find doing valuation more than this, just to get an idea, you can do this. Anything you do other than this, I'm not telling like my method is right and you're not wrong. Why am I telling you is because it's just not practical. आप ये सब क्या बोलते हैं वो एक्सेल में करते हो ना, दैट कैलकुलेशन, दिस कैलकुलेशन, ब्ला 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 ब्ला, ऑल ऑफ दैट इज यूजलेस बिकॉज एक सप्लाई चेन का आता है प्रॉब्लम, आता है एवरीथिंग गोज फॉर अ टॉस एंड यू जस्ट अज्यूमिंग अ लॉट ऑफ पैरामीटर्स. सो आई फाइंड इट अ वेरी फ्यूटाइल एक्सरसाइज when you have to assume everything and put a lot of work. Like what is the whole point? Because ultimately आगे जाके वो गाइडेंस के हिसाब से नहीं करते तो मार्केट उसको ठोक देगा. तो आपका सब ये कैलकुलेशन जो भी है वो तो कीचड़ में चला गया, राइट? सो दैट इज एनीवेज वी आर डाइग्रेसिंग अ लॉट. लेट्स जस्ट कम बैक. सो PAT margin is what? PAT margin is equal to net profit divided by sale. आपका PAT margin है 3%. So it is 3%, 0.3 divided by 100 करो, ठीक है? And PAT like I told you, PAT margin is equal to net profit by sales. PAT margin into ये sales जो है, अगर आप multiply करते हो, you will get the PAT. Expected PAT क्या है आपका FY25 में, ठीक है? And अगर आप देखते हो, like I told you, FY25 का PAT है 35 crores. So आप ये इसका comparison करेंगे 63 और 35, आपका PAT growth जो है FY24 versus FY25, you will get PAT growth in year on year, ये होगा. So you can literally see, you will see operating leverage in all the three cases. Even if it is conservative to exactly, let's say if the management does exactly 45% to what they've told, or let's say 50% किया, which is more than that if what they do, you will see that हर जगह में आपको 40, अगर आप रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ करेगा तो 80% पैट ग्रोथ मिलेगा. इन ऑल थ्री केसेस यू विल सी अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ ऑपरेटिंग लेवरेज ऑल्सो, ठीक है? सो अ गुड थिंग इन दैट. द लास्ट थिंग इज, अगर आप इस पैट के हिसाब से अगर आप 1 ईयर फॉरवर्ड पी करते हो, विच इज नथिंग बट आपका मार्केट कैप डिवाइडेड बाय 1 ईयर, आपका 1 ईयर का पी जो पैट जो है आप एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो, 1 ईयर का फॉरवर्ड पी फॉर दीज थ्री केसेस आर दिस 37, 35.5, 34. ऑफ कोर्स, राइट, जितना ग्रोथ रेट आपका बढ़ेगा उतना आपका पी जो है कम होता रहेगा, राइट? सो दैट इज वन थिंग. सो ओवरऑल यू कैन टेल फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स कि लाइक जो है आपका एक एटलीस्ट 40 to 50% का जो रेवेन्यू ग्रोथ का इंजन है, सेल्स ग्रोथ का इंजन है, यू आर गेटिंग इट एट अल्टीमेटली एक पैट रेंज, एक पी रेंज जो है, यू आर गेटिंग इट बिटवीन 35 to 40, राइट? 40 to 50% का ग्रोथ इंजन is coming in the 1 year forward P of 35 to 40 या 34 to 40 आप बोल सकते हो. And it is up to you to assume कि like क्या है, cheap है, expensive है, decent है. And a lot of you keep asking कि like मैं ये valuation कैसा करती हूँ. So this is how I do the best case, worst case and a decent case जो है मैं ऐसा ही करती हूँ. कुछ magic formula नहीं है, same to same है, ठीक है? So this is how we do. Now the last thing is yeah, now the last thing is, अगर आप देख सकते हो, I think I took the wrong wrong screenshot, ठीक है? Yeah, like I told you यहाँ पे yeah, in this, by the way, I have to tell you one thing is, मैंने यहाँ पे like I told you 50% का growth लिया. See, the management also told the same thing. Let us put in this way, year-end number we are looking to 45 to 50% growth, and like there we are looking close to anywhere between 2,100 plus minus. मैंने भी उतना ही लिखा, 2,100, 50% growth, 130 आ रहे plus minus 50 crore. And by the way, all of this is included of the fact उनका जो PLI से जो भी incentive आ रहे हैं ना, including this is this expected revenue FY25 का जो मैंने लिया है, ठीक है? सो ओवरऑल यू कैन सी सारा का सारा जो चेकलिस्ट है वो सब टिक 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 ही हो रहा है. नाउ आई जस्ट एक्सप्लेन द लास्ट पॉइंट जो मेरा एक है यहाँ पे. आई डोंट नो व्हाई वो स्क्रीनशॉट कहाँ चला गया, आई एम नॉट श्योर. या सो अगर आप देखते हो इस साल के लिए, तो लेट मी जस्ट टर्न ऑफ द स्लाइड शो. व्हाट हैपेंड? या लाइक आई टोल्ड यू, इस साल का जो है the guidance is good. They also look forward to like achieving this guidance. Everything is great. Now it's our duty as investors to continue to track it so these people continue to deliver on it, right? Now that is okay. But the problem comes is like अगले साल से क्या होगा? Because see, what we experience, this heat waves and everything and the kind of growth these people are having, it might not be the same again going forward in the next year ना, because who knows April and May कैसा होगा. शायद इतना बुरे तरह से heat wave नहीं होगा. And the management has told the same thing. इस साल तक we know we will do 45 to 50% का ये, but अगले साल जो आने वाले हैं, you can expect probably 15% का growth या 20% का growth max going forward, because we do not know how the monsoons will pan out. We also do not know, we might not experience a kind of unprecedented heat wave that we saw in this year. So whatever it is, इस साल के लिए आप ये लेके चलो और इसको ट्रैक करो. बट अगले साल का जो आने वाले, दैट इज FY25 to 26, राइट, जो उस फाइनेंशियल ईयर का होने वाले, आपको उसके लिए Q4 में देखना पड़ेगा, विल दैट रिविजन ऑफ गाइडेंस रिवाइज होता है कि नहीं. बिकॉज अभी 45% का ग्रोथ गाइडेंस है, बट आगे जाके अगर Q4 में या Q3 में अगर वो गाइडेंस को रिवाइज करते और बोलते हैं कि लाइक व्हाट, इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल, 15 to 20% होता है, then it becomes a bit of a negative. Although I understand कि like ये उनका problem नहीं है, ये it's something out of their control, but still revision of guidance, irrespective of whatever the reason it is, it becomes a bit of a negative news for an investor. ठीक है, that is one thing. And also 15% का growth engine के लिए, like I would say, you know, आप 50 का P दे रहे हो, then it becomes very hard also. Like it becomes very hard in the sense to like P rating होना at that valuation and that at that growth rate, it becomes hard. So that is the only, I would tell, like I told you, the only negative thing. Because if you look at this business, they're doing everything right. Business model तगड़ा है, उनका seasonality कम करने के लिए product mix change कर रहे हैं. A lot of other products are getting Q1 FY25 का numbers बहुत तगड़ा है. Concall भी तगड़ा था, capex कर रहा है, और Concall में भी बोला था कि नो कि like इस साल तो बहुत बढ़िया है. Just वो अगले साल का जो है, जहाँ पे उन्होंने बोला कि like probably you expect a 15% का growth only going forward, unless and until we have the same kind of heat wave. That is the only and only negative news, I would tell. And of course, it's not the management's fault also, right? Even we don't know if they will go forward in Q4 by the end of the year and they'll increase the guidance or revise the guidance. Okay, that is that about this company. I hope you all understood everything. The only thing I will tell is, I'll just end it by telling this. मैं अगला वीडियो में PGL को Concall and Amber Enterprises, I will cover both of, I will cover that company also. And what we will do in probably in the third or in that same video only, I will do the P2P, the peer-to-peer analysis of all these three companies, because these three companies have a significant amount of revenue coming from these ACs. Because if you look at this company, unka, I think how much? In Q1 FY25, I think 82 or 84% of the revenue came from ACs. अगर आप or like I told you, in the if you look at FY24, around 84% आया था. अगर आप PGL का देखते हो, around 60 to 70% comes from the product, which is their ACs and washing machine. Amber का भी अगर आप देखते हो, I think उतना ही आते हैं. उनका जो product segment है या consumer electronics जो है, 80% आते हैं, from which a part of it is of course AC. So I would compare all these three and do a P2P analysis. It would be much better. I wouldn't include Dixon. I know a lot of you ask it, but it is unfair to include Dixon in this segment, because Dixon जो है उसका hardly I think 20 या 25% आते हैं consumer इससे, ये जो consumer का AC washing machine है, उसका ज्यादा से ज्यादा revenue आ रहा है mobile phones, laptop, consumer electronics उस वहां से. So it is not fair you're comparing a high margin product to low margin, or also if you're comparing two different companies with you know product portfolio that is quite different. So it is unfair, I would say, on Dixon. So it wouldn't paint the right picture. So that's that about ये क्या था, impact durable, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye.